Hello, people, guys, all around the world. My people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, and any other part of the world. Welcome and welcome back. Welcome once again to the YouTube channel. This is the Pioneering YouTube channel, and I am underscore priceless, coming to you straight up from Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa, guys. Another banger of a video. We are back against in Abuja, guys. Is another opportunity, another time with round up energy, full dust, full throttle, going all out, trying to give our best, and also hoping that you guys will resonate, will relate, and understand the reason behind this content, as the title suggests. Wonderful people. Yes, guys. Yeah, as the title suggests, guys, another banger once again. We have the opportunity to talk to you about who it's Parsi, as the title suggests, guys. The resurrection of it Parsi and the chase for glory, chase for views, chase for what? Attention, seeking validation, and that is typically, categorically, an attribute of a what? Narcissist. People, you all know we are all living witnesses to all the shenanigans, to all the madness, to all the full dose of docility and stupidity exhibited on this, whitey space by those people, those toxic Nyapohanse lazy gang members, passing inclusive in the past, guys, where we were treated to hold doses of what? Madness, and things of utter dismay. Guys, it is highly condemnable, despicable that the lady who thought she was going to bring down Marwa, who thought she was going to bring down Grandpa, Tristan Grandpa, with her full narcissistic attribute, where she had, she was, exhibiting the rage fit of her narcissism, and also not taking accountability of the actions, of her actions and inactions, where we have seen how it's Irene decided to share with the world and told the world her true confession, letting the world knowing the true state of things, how Parsi was the mastermind, how Parsi was the architect of her own misfortune, was the architect of her downfall, was the person who played the dominant and leading role towards what? Self-destruction, despite the fact that Marwa gave her the platform. Marwa pushed her to the wall. Marwa announced her to the wall. Marwa used her because being the wife of his ex-friend and being a good person that Marwa is, gave her the platform to appear on his channel, to be the very person that people would like to hope. And truly, guys, like the influence, massive influence Marwa wields, truly, people came to the rescue of this woman. People came to the rescue of this widow. People came, to her aid, and they, wedding, they gave her the needed maximum attention, needed maximum affection, needed maximum support, needed maximum sponsorship, where my own daddy, Tristan Grandpa, also, took the responsibility of what? Sponsoring our children in school. But guys, we are no brainers to the issue of how this woman decided to what? Than play the importance and the glory of Marwa, the inspiring role our daddy Tristan Grandpa has played, and also by extension all of us, the members of what? Team Positivity, Team I Am Marwa, help her in being where she is today. But people, like we all know, to some of them, they think Marwa do not possess the right quality, do not possess the right attribute, do not possess the right personality. So they think, why should Marwa be if not them? So if Marwa is scaling and Marwa is making it big on the white street, why not them? And that is why some of them have even opened YouTube channel that why not this, why not that, why not that? But they've forgotten that everybody has grace. Everybody is blessed. Everybody is created uniquely, stylishly in your own way. There's something that you have that nobody has except you. And that is typically of what is prevalent here. Marwa has something that each and every one of us do not have. And that does not mean that we do not have something that it is exceptionally peculiar to us. We also had our own callings, we had our own grace. But people, as Marwa was trying to, push and come back, this lady, Percy, created what? A fake, YouTube title and a content just to drive what? Massive views. Because you all know, I told us when the issue of her notes came up, and I warned her she could not listen. I said her end was there. She was nowhere to be found on the street. She was nowhere to be seen. She was battling with views. She was battling for attention and, trying to retain even those who were her hardcore, die-hard fans, those who have been supporting her after Tianstad withdrew the support. They are nowhere to be found. They were even pressuring her, they were even disturbing her to go and be taking loans to help her in what? Sponsoring her children. But yet, we have seen her not toy that part. We have seen her battled. We have seen her struggled. We have seen her really cry. But immediately Marwa announced he's leaving Argentina to Africa. She now what? Titled this thing, the content, where it was not, when you watch the content, it was not what she titled and she said in the content. So she was in total, mismatch of what she said. And let me inform you, Percy, nobody is going to take you serious. Team Positivity are not going to take you serious. As like you lamented in that your content where you said, yeah, even if Marwa invited you, who is going to invite you? Who are you? Marwa is not going to invite you to Villa Medellin, and you can never afford that luxury. Because if Marwa should invite you, we're gonna ensure that we venge our anger on him. Yes, here, guys, we tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Because Marwa seems, those people that they blackmail him, they tarnish him, he seems to be having soft spot for them. So if Marwa, provincial, by mistake, extend an invitation for you to meet you, Percy, we are going full force on Marwa, and that does not mean that we hate him, and that does not mean that we will not support him, but we will call him and tell him his mistakes, because some of you people need to be taught the real essence of what it implies to be loyal, the real essence of what it means to be what? Calm and impactful, or to be what? Loyal to a certain person who has shown you the way, who has mainstreamed you, where people have known you, people have seen you around the world. Who were you? You were nobody before the advent of Marwa and the advent or the ushering in of what? YouTube in Nyapohanse, Migori County, Kenya. But guys, you see in that content, this man was lamenting, she was saying all manners of toxic things, and that is the classical case of what? Narcissists. That is how narcissistic people, do, because they vie for attention. They always love attention to be on them, and she's not getting the attention, so she captured that content just to drive what? Views from the what? Team Positivity. After driving the views, she used it as an avenue to what? Tongue lash Marwa, telling the world all nonsense. But we have seen your true color, we've known who you are, and we can never go. Guys, if you could still recall, this is a lady I've created content in the past and told us how she has succeeded in what? Pushing, blame shifting, which is another attribute of narcissists, blame shifting, not taking accountability for her actions and issues. She blame shift her what? Issues, her predicament to its Irene. Yes. You remember, guys, I created that content. I said that's how classically those narcissists are. And when they hosted them on that live, during when the issue of her nudes was, still raging and was so at its peak, they hosted them on one of the toxic lazy gang members' YouTube channel. I've forgotten, was it PM Carrot or JT Podcast, the Hermaphrodite, or who? I've forgotten. When she was hosted on that channel, herself, Irene, it is Irene, and Irene Anaga, and the other people. You can see she was shouting. That's rage fit, shouting, leave me alone, don't do that, all those things. And she attributed, she selling her nude pictures, recording herself and selling it around the world. She was influenced by who? Irene Anaga. And we all know that Irene Anaga admitted and told the world that indeed she has in a way played a role in what? Trying to make them shower half naked. industry in Yampohanse just to generate views. And after Irene Naga said, after they attained the 1K subscribers and watch hours, she advised her they should stop. But the lady was enjoying the attention. Percy was enjoying the attention. She decided to what? Continue creating content, recording herself, sharing it, and selling it to people around the world. And now she wants to pay. She wants to blame people. She blames, in fact, she even blames Irene Naga for being the architect of that misfortune. And I don't know how. And we've created content. I've told us everybody has the what? Place of willpower, the free will. Because Irene Naga will not ask Percy, go and enter fire, and Percy should head to the fire and enter the fire. No, it won't be possible, and it cannot be. So stop twisting the narrative, stop twisting and seeking for validation and attention, because that is how classically narcissistic people are. Now, you want to use Marwa to shine. There's no using of Marwa to shine. No using of Marwa to shine. No way. Because we as Team Positivity, we as Team, Marwa, could not afford to allow you people to be continuing abusing the platform or abusing the, opportunity handed to you people on platter of God. No. So that now you people should know what it implies to respect someone, to place respect on somebody's name and brand. As Marwa is hesitant, as Marwa no longer helps anybody, as Marwa no longer welcomes anybody in his Villa Medellin. And that's what I've advocated for in the past, and he has listened to me. So, at least now you people know the importance of the guy. You people know, you understand what it implies to be a leader and lead. Because you've gotten everything that was provided to you on platter of God, and you threw it to the bin, you threw it to the dog, and you thrown Marwa under the bus. Now, it can never be business as usual. So stop the campaign, stop the toxicity, stop the nonsense. Who are you? You are even telling the world that you won't be going to Villa Medellin, you won't be welcome to Villa Medellin, you won't be going to Villa Medellin. Who is going to extend interview to? Who are you in the first place, Percy? Who are you? You are nobody, a non-entity, someone that could not understand. And guys, that brings me to this point. I used to think always that where is the man, the grandfather to our children, the man that Marwa has once or twice shown us that he was the father of his friend who died because of what? High rate of consumption of locally brewed Shangan or Burkutu, like we used to call it in Nigeria. Where is the man? Because at least I'm expecting the man to stand up and bridge in the gap for the sake of his grandchildren. If she wants to use her life, if she wants to utilize her life the way she wants, but she should not be allowed to influence that of her children. She should not be allowed to take for granted her children's life. So, it baffles me. The man is nowhere to be found. Nobody is even talking about him. Nobody has said anything about him. Nobody has uttered any word about the man. We want to see the man. We want to hear from him. What is he up to? And what is his own take? Or does that mean because he has come of age, he doesn't know that this is actually what Percy has been doing or she has done in the past by selling private, pics to people all across the world. And it is everywhere on the net. No, guys, I really want to know. Because I thought that when those things was raging, I said, my sister, internet does not forget. And you are doing this thing, your children will grow and they will see all these things and it will have repercussion on their future. It will have repercussion on the life that they're going to live. It will have repercussion on how they enter or they initiate relationship and sustain it with their peers or people basically around the world. Could you be proud that your children will be associated with, being a mother who was once or who is still, because I know she's still in the business, because this person of a lady, she can do anything to ensure that she really got that her house. completed, which it has stopped. The sponsorship has stopped. Nobody is coming through for her. All those people sponsoring her, all those people sending her money, all those people instigating her to go against Marwa, they are not forthcoming with the money. They are not forthcoming with the wealth. They are not forthcoming with the donations. They are not forthcoming with the piety and empathy and the sympathy that is fake and stage managed, just because they want to take a personal vendetta against Marwa. Nobody fights and wins against Marwa, because Marwa is such a typical classical case of a chosen one. The more you see, the less you understand, and the more you try to delve into his affairs, basically, the more you become frustrated. You can never fight him, and I'm happy those who have took it upon themselves to say rubbish. Marwa has always proved you wrong. Team Positivity have always proved you wrong. Nobody has ever been caught wanting. Nobody from the Team Positivity has ever, never, ever seen wanting. But the toxic and careless people are always what? In the need. They are always what? Desperate. They are always found wanting. And they are ruly in their behaviors, which it does not work well, and it is not working well, and it is not portraying you people in good light. You people continue portraying, exhibiting, living in a fake world, because you built a castle around you that you live in a delusionary way because of your narcissistic tendencies and narcissistic people. So you are doing everything where you've admitted that, yes, in that content you've created, you admitted that, yes, you are just using his name for views, but you don't want to have anything to do with him. My sister, that tells us how limited and close-minded you are. And that tells us the level of your thinking faculty. That tells us how your thinking alertness and ability to critically, analytically assess, assimilate, and disseminate information at millimeter per second. You've just shown us, you've told us, you've dissolved it to the world. You said you cannot use the name for views, but you don't want him, you cannot see him. See how you are contradicting yourself. Can you see the contradiction? Can you see it? It is highly disgusting. Person of impeccable source, person of impeccable influence, person of impeccable network, person of impeccable chain of, subscribers who are willing to help you people, to elevate you people, to give you people a better life, to offer his own, because I believe Marwa can lay his life for his community. But it is really horrific, unbecoming, that you people could not even, by share out of respect, just like less than 1%, show this guy. Or even to fake it, that, we are with you, Marwa, but you know what is in your hand. You cannot do it. Because we all know narcissists, they don't have soul. You guys are soulless, and you are soulless people. You struggle to see people scaling, elevating, because you are envious of people's progress. You want to compete with people. You want to bring other people down just to take the spot. But the world is too big. You cannot bring person down to take somebody's spot, because somebody's spot is somebody's spot, and it has been deliberately designed, predestined by the universe, the source, the creator, the God, Jesus, like Christians used to call, Allah, like Muslim used to call, Buddhists, they used to call it Shiva, something like that. So anything you do in this life, it is predestined. And nobody will change anybody's destiny. So you people that you are fighting, thinking you want to bring Marwa down, you will end up being frustrated, and most of you are frustrated because Marwa is still waxing stronger. Marwa is growing every day. Marwa today is a global leader crisscrossing the world. Marwa today is a bona fide father to a child, baby bouncing Bobby boy, Prince Maisha, who is growing every single minute of the day. So show us what you have. Show us what you offer the world. Which change are you doing? Or are you creating? Which impact are you creating? You are not creating any impact. Instead, you are creating toxicity, negativity, and madness. Spreading it on the internet, sharing it on the internet. But luckily, internet does not forget. Anything you do, you're going to reap, and you shall reap. So, Pasi, it is your end. There's nothing you're gonna do about Marwa. Marwa has come to stay, and Marwa is a leader. Marwa has influenced many, and that is why we just created this content to bring to the world attention the fakery that you are trying to invoke upon, and you are not going to win the fight. Yes, my wonderful and wonderful people around the world, my people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, Ghana, Cameroon, and anywhere, guys, it has always been an amazing moment talking to you. See us again in our next content. I'm back in Abuja, guys, but I'll be going to just once in a while. Be us again. Bye-bye. One love.